We back.
Indeed, we are. Lit Monday.
And where are you back?
We are back on the OG DNVR channel. I mean,
It's a great
monumentous day.
It's a great day.
Shout out to Allie for banging down the doors of the people that she needed to finally get them to respond and undo the injustices that were brought upon us.
So true.
It took a lot of emails.
Oh, and she's got a headset.
Wow.
Allie's in her bag today.
She
You guys are so annoying.
It's the equivalent of production Green Dot City.
Seriously.
Yep.
That is a serious vibe enhancer.
It's really, I think Allie won her white whale parlay this day on this glorious Monday.
That is a white whale parlay.
That's a white
Parlaying,
whale.
getting the YouTube channel back with wearing a headset was plus 10,000.
Holy cow! It was glorious times.
So, anyways, we are live on both YouTube channels right now.
Double trouble. Yep.
Eventually, we're just going to go back to just being live on DNVR 1. DNVR 2 will be saved for weird programming, such as Rudo getting into his jorts.
Real quick, the difference between DNVR 1 and DNVR 2 is not DNVR 1, DNVR 2. For people who do look it up on YouTube, one is just DNVR, the other is DNVR Sports. So DNVR 2 is DNVR Sports.
There you go. That's all the information that you need.
That's our Ocho. You'll have Ryan and I streaming also ping pong games.
Marble races.
Oh my.
Absolutely not.
Take us off the air because that proprietary idea, we're working on that right now.
Absolutely not.
Okay, let's jump into the big three, where I have for you
He's got a good one.
my play of the year.
Really?
Yeah, I hate that I'm this confident, but I can't hold back the vibes.
So we are going with you first.
We are going with me first.
All right.
We're taking a trip to Undercity. It's Monday. You can't spell Monday
Holy cow.
without und. Kinda.
For a second, he had me. That would have worked better on a Tuesday. That would have worked better on a Tuesday.
That would have worked better on a Tuesday.
Why?
Because at least you got a U in there.
Yeah.
But I have ND.
But you would have a U and a D.
That's true. That would still be a tie with 2 letters apiece.
What I'm realizing now is it doesn't really work for any day of the week.
But you just spell it with a. If you spell Monday with a U, then it's under Monday.
That's true.
Anyways,
That's true.
I am obsessed with Gonzaga Baylor under 185.5.
Oh boy.
A lot of money on the over in this,
Yeah.
because well, I don't know, fools are among us.
Yeah. That's so true.
I think it's something like 59% of the money is on the over.
Yeah, that's
or no,
right.
59% of the bets.
That's right. The money's a little closer to you. It's more like 54% of the money. Yeah.
Exactly. So just keep that in mind, Andre, as you're placing your bet on the over or under tonight.
Yeah.
This is our last chance to profit off of 18 to 22-year-old men being unable to put a ball in a basket.
Yes. Though there are avenues where you can bet adult men to do the same.
Yes, but the adults are much better.
Yeah, the adults
The
are
way
better.
you guys say that is very weird. And I know that it's on purpose.
That's weird because we were trying to do it so normal.
I know it's on purpose, but
least.
I just have to say it's extremely weird.
It's true.
If it made you uncomfortable, it did its job.
I agree with producer.
I don't
Ali
like
on
that
this.
policy in the workplace.
She's got a point on that one.
There was nothing about it that could have been perceived in any other way except talking about basketball.
I know.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying a policy like that is just not a good one in the
A
workplace.
smidge risque. Yes, it's true. When is that game after all? The unders. The unders special.
The under special is at 7 o'clock-ish.
Wow, that's big time right there.
I'm recording a Big Drive Energy with the boys after this.
With the boys.
You better tell the bros to get her done at a certain time.
Well, I mean,
Can't go too long.
I just feel like Big Drive Energy leads to Big Drink Energy, which leads to National Championship Under Energy.
Fair enough. What was in that cup? Did you Strava up before this one?
Yeah, I did.
Holy
I'm
cow.
honking like
Oh, yeah, he's honking like a goose. Now it all makes sense, folks. Now it all makes sense.
honestly, honking like a goose is like
It is the best DNVRism, probably.
it is the
of
best
all
DNVRism.
Are we okay?
No, but it's also like, what a feeling. Like you're trying to get rid of a Monday feeling.
That'll get you.
Get honked up.
Yeah, now I'm feeling left out. I'd like a good Strav.
I mainlined like 16 ounces. It's
Epic
lit.
stuff. Epic stuff.
Okay, let's go back to my big three. I'll give you the other ones,
to
which
it.
don't
Back
even
to it.
matter to me.
Wow. Crazy.
Avs money line minus 175, easy money.
Really safe here.
Wild garbage.
Yeah, yeah.
Mikko Rantanen
Indeed.
over 2.5 shots. I'm just gonna bet this until it starts happening again.
Yeah, Mikko, we need you.
Because now it's like what, 4 out of 5, it hasn't it?
Well, but over the weekend when we didn't bet it, it did hit.
It did hit that game.
Yeah, that game
I was-
against the Blues.
I had Avs in regulation, which what a win.
Did that one out. Yeah, I contemplated jumping in live a bunch of times and then was like, no, I'm just going to ruin it for them.
By the way, one of my most
Never get
profitable
juicy.
betting strategies this year is bet the Nuggets hard when they are losing to a crap team.
Absolutely.
Got it up at plus 185 last night. 2 units on that baby.
And you jumped in at the exact right time because when I checked that halftime, they were already in the minus 150s.
It was a little bit of luck on my part because I opened it when they were down 12. I was like, all right, I'm going to see what happens. And as I'm like searching through, 3-pointer makes it go to 15. Steal, 3-pointer makes it go to 18. And I like already had it in my bet slip. So I was just like,
That's
go.
huge. That's huge.
Yeah.
You have to be logged in. It has to already be in your bets.
And then, man, I really went against my own rules because the buyout, let's just say if to win it was like for $150,
Uh-huh.
the buyout was $135,
Holy cow.
and I stood pat.
Yeah. Who'd I have that with?
That was so dumb.
Man, I had a it must have been that Baylor game. You know, Baylor was up like 40 in the first minute. So
Yes.
it's like my buyout was, like 90% of my
know.
but it was like, why bother?
I mean,
Like, you're gonna
that's what
win
you
this
say
end to
until
end.
you're on the wrong side of the bad Sunday.
Going into your bet slip, logging in, and desperately hoping there's still a buyout is
Worst feeling.
top 3 worst feelings of all time.
Yep. When the buyout comes that early, though, you
so bad.
can reinvest some of your winnings back into the game.
No, but that's built in, is it not?
Oh, like you'll just do it anyway?
Well, no, but like the equation with the buyout is almost always like if you were to take your buyout
Yes,
earnings and put it in what the line is live now, you're just restarting from the top. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So because I've for months I've been playing that game and I've stopped because it's quite clear. Yeah. Anything interesting? Najee Harris now the 4th overall pick? No.
No.
Okay. Good. Let's do my baby. Why not? Let's do my.
Hold on. I'm just seeing on the YouTube side of things that we've got quite a few people on the other channel. Just another reminder, don't forget, we have our regular channel back, our DNVR 1.
Come back to the new channel.
DNVR Sports watchers, I want you to go to DNVR, simply DNVR.
Yes.
Simply DNVR.
Simply DNVR.
We have a bunch of content on there.
This one. Yes, extraordinary content. So many videos in there. I tried to find some old draft videos of mine. No luck. But there were like thousands of other videos.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could find some of your old
Many
crappy
of them.
content. if you want.
You were part of it, and it was not crappy. It was transcendent, in fact.
Fair enough. Speaking of transcendent, our draft live show
Where's this
last
going?
year was transcendent.
Absolutely transcendent. We will do it once again live, but live and in person.
It's not that we're not allowed to curse on this show, because we are. I think I'm like my brain is already to big drive energy mode, and I want to curse so much right now.
He's saving the good ones for yeah. Yeah,
So
that's
if
true.
your kids are in the room, you're welcome. I'm fighting the urges.
What a hero. What a hero. Let's do my big three while we keep this clean. Okay. Nathan McKinnon over
Is that how you
3.5.
spell De'Aaron?
That's what I got sent.
Actually, yes. I double checked it.
Doesn't look right at all.
That is how you spell it. I didn't expect an Aaron.
Yeah.
But it is. It is. It's a beautiful thing. So let's start there. De'Aaron Fox, I've lost more money on any team than the Kings because I always try to fade the Kings, and they always they get me back in a major way. But what I have had success with is an old-time unders prop in the NBA. De'Aaron Fox actually playing extremely well. He's just been focusing more on points than assist. It's why he's gone under assist 7.5, 11 consecutive games. And I expect that to continue tonight against the T-Wolves, where I think they could actually blow them out kind of early and get that done and in the books nice and early. Nathan McKinnon, Mac, like Jokic, you got to feel out what kind of night it is, what kind of matchup. It's gotten to the point where those NHL props aren't as easy as they used to be. Well, I think it's a Mac night. I think he takes care of business against the lowly Wild. This has still been a more profitable prop than not. And then sticking with that, I think the Avs are going to go off on the Wild. They're going to score over 3.5 goals, plus 120. That's tremendous value.
I don't know if I'll ever bet an over again in my life. But I do like your process here because what you really need is 3 goals in the lead.
Exactly. Yes, Ryan. Yes.
I like it.
Oh,
All I
wow.
need is 3 goals in the first 55 minutes.
Yep. By the way, I gave out an Avs bet the other night.
Oh.
Friday it was. And then after I gave it out, it came out that Jonas Johansson was starting.
Yeah.
Still won.
Still one.
That's-
The elusive JoJo win. Yo-yo? You a JoJo or a yo-yo guy?
I'm a JoJo guy.
JoJo.
JoJo. Yo.
I mean, it's definitely
Yo-yo.
Jonas Johansson, so it should be Yo-Yo.
Yo-yo.
But JoJo sounds cooler.
JoJo's so cool. And
What's the great news?
the great
think it's
news was that
DNVR.
you're holding back on the cursing while the kids are around.
Oh.
That comment came in that timing. Perfect timing on that one. I will let you know that's not the only over I'm taking tonight.
Oh, big over. You're going over on overs.
Yeah. Baylor 77.5 team total.
What a terrible bet.
Gonzaga, actually, you gave out a bit of misinformation on the last show. You said Gonzaga's a good defensive team. Wrong. They're terrible. Yeah. What do you think about that, huh?
Oh, he meant great news that the live will be in-person draft.
Oh, yeah.
Not the cursing. Andre just
So
thought them
I'm
for himself.
back to cursing.
Ron Pablo probably enjoys the cursing. And
Well, what do you know
sideways
about
smiley face.
TSS?
Oh, God. I've always, every time I'm at the airport, I mean to get TSA pre-checked. That's the most I know about TSS.
TSS stands for tight sphincter syndrome.
I thought it was a legit stat. He got me so good. Oh, that's good stuff.
And I've heard that it is running rampant in Indianapolis right now.
You guys
Now,
are so
Indianapolis is
There's
the
no vaccine for
arena
this.
where they were bricking everything.
Who was?
Everyone. Your unders that went like 9-3.
Yeah, but they've also played
Plus,
in there to start the Final Four.
yeah, and Friday gotcha.
Yeah.
Friday
Yeah.
gotcha. Saturday gotcha.
I didn't bet
rather.
the under on the UCLA game.
Good call.
Um,
Good call. That OT.
but yeah, here's the thing about championship games is everyone tightens up a little bit in all parts of the body.
Yeah, I do remember that one Butler natty.
Uh-huh.
Boy, that sent like offensive basketball back like 20 years.
They all do.
Yeah, you're kind of right. Yeah, that's right. Like any natty UConn's in, it's always like 30-38. Like, wow, what a gritty performance.
So, why is Gonzaga suck at defense?
Well, because they can just score 90. They're not really interested. They're NBA players. You know, you've watched plenty of NBA basketball. You get it.
But like what?
Aaron Gordon aside, no one plays defense.
You don't think Jalen Suggs can stay with Davion Mitchell?
Jalen can, yeah. Jalen's a stud.
Okay.
It's the headband twins that got me concerned.
The white guys?
Your words, not mine. It's the guys who look more suited for beach volleyball, yeah.
The volleyball boys.
Volleyball boys.
Yeah. And which players on Baylor are going to take advantage of them?
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Well, they just shoot threes. They're going to make the threes. But you say they'll be tight, and they won't. It will come down to shooting. It's, it is the worst basketball analysis anyone can give out nowadays. It will come down to shooting. This is a team where if they're making shots, they're tough to beat. That's modern basketball for you. You might as well assume that with any game. But it is true. Will come down to shooting.
Suggs locks down Mitchell.
Davion.
The Gonzaga white guys will do fine with the mullet guy.
The mullet guy can be stopped, I will agree, but he's a good shooter, just like the headband boys.
And the volleyball boys.
Yeah, the volleyball boys.
I'm worried about Timmy. That's the only one who worries me.
Timmy plus 100 to win most valuable player in the tourney.
His nickname should be Easy Buckets.
I'd love that.
Because everything he gets is so easy. All I'm saying is defensive standoff. That's what you're going to see tonight.
Interesting.
I can't wait for the graphic to come up. When it comes up, Baylor, 0 points, the last 247.
That is a good graphic.
My heart might explode.
And the special of all specials, Gonzaga plus 4.5.
Plus 100.
Plus 100. $25 max bet, I believe.
That should be in everyone's bet slip tonight. Don't mess around with that.
It's free $50.
Yeah. Well, 25.
Yeah, right. But when it hits.
That's a real bettor's mentality.
When it hits.
Once it's left your account, it's not your money anymore.
No, it wasn't.
When you win, it's like you won 50.
Well, to be clear, all the money I'm betting on is DraftKings money. They are funding my betting by the wages I have won in the past. Yes, that's nice. Small caveat. I robbed another sports book as well, but we won't talk about that. I have a baby beluga.
A no boost beluga?
No boost beluga. Brody.
Wait. You guys will get the beluga after I tell you about DraftKings Sportsbook.
Let's go.
America's top-rated sportsbook.
We're number one.
The GOAT of sportsbooks.
That's true.
They've got the best branding. They've got the best app. Most user-friendly.
By far the
best
best
boost. Best promos.
Buyouts.
Best buyouts. Best odds. Someone last night was complaining to me because I got the plus 185. They're like, I could only get. I'm like, well, you're not working with DraftKings. So get over to DraftKings. Download the app. It's the GOAT. And when you do, you can get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR. You can also get 1 to win 100 on either team tonight.
Yes.
Just pick Gonzaga.
Yes.
And yeah, again, sign-up bonus up to $1,000 when you use the code DNVR. Of course, you must be 21 or older. Colorado only. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each up to $500. Deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough. Restrictions to apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. All right, a no boost beluga.
Yes.
Let it fly.
Brady Tkachuk over 3.5 shots. A little concerned about Brody, but not for a baby beluga. Nathan McKinnon, obviously over 3.5 shots. De'Aaron Fox under 7.5. You check the spelling.
It's correct.
Yeah.
It was the all capsness of it that made it look weird.
Well, sure. That's just our font, guys. Under 4.5 rebounds by JG, Jeremy Grant, taking on the Thunder. And then Gonzaga money line, minus 200. I'm already invested in Gonzaga plus 200 to win the Natty. As I told you guys at the start of the tourney, that was tremendous value. And so I will be keeping on that road.
RIP to my anyone but Gonzaga or Baylor ticket.
Yeah, that UCLA tried really hard for you.
I know.
I'm sure the Pac-12 pride was kicking it.
UCLA was 9 of 9 on long twos in that game.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a stat.
2
of those as threes, huh?
I know.
Ugh.
Well, just one of them as 3. because they went to overtime.
I mean, when you're right, Ryan.
Yeah, I am often.
Yeah.
All right, Colorado Avalanche in there tonight on the ice. We already gave out a couple things that we like.
Yes.
So we obviously dabbled in the correct score world for a little bit.
Yep, that's true.
And my guy Spencer has been pounding the table for more correct score bets. He's like, you got to try this. All you need is something in the ballpark heading into the third period, and you're going to get a juicy buyout. It's a 4-2 night.
4-2. One of the better combinations as well.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what we're going with tonight.
Now, they are the road team, yes?
Yes.
So
it's actually 4-2.
it is actually 4-2. Okay, that is important.
Plus 1,800.
That is very important. We mentioned the Nuggets futures plus 1,800 to win the title and how that was good value.
Yeah, and I told everyone to take it.
To jump in. Yeah, well, congrats, because it just moved to plus 1,600. So there you go. You've
let's-
already made some value on
Let's get a
that.
little buyout check. Everyone loves a buyout check.
Don't imagine that's going cray yet with the buyout, but
They're not even giving me plus value yet.
there you go. There you go.
How about this, though? I have Avs
Love to see them
to win the division.
Uh-huh.
Little Avs division win.
Which is looking great right now.
I'm almost at 2-1 on the buyout. It was plus 160 when I took it.
Oh, snap. We talked about that and everything?
Yeah, we did it with AJ. Remember we had the show with AJ?
No, you're saying you got this preseason?
Preseason.
No.
Yes, plus 160.
No, they weren't plus money in the preseason.
We did a show about it, and I took it live on air.
I parlayed all his division winners, and I don't think Montreal's going to get it, so I bought out like a week ago.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyways, I put 4 units on it,
Wow.
and the payout right now
He's
is
got 4 on it.
7 units.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. To pay out how many units? I know that's a lot of math.
3 additional units, but I would take 7 total.
Oh.
Yeah, they're
Well,
going
whoa.
up daily.
So
My
you're
Nugs-
becoming a futures guy, aren't you?
Slowly but surely. My
That's
Nugs to win the
another futures
division, which I took 3 weeks ago, somehow has not gotten any better because the damn Jazz won't lose a game.
Jazz.
Like, if the Jazz had just lost 3 games in the last 2 weeks, the Nuggets would be within striking distance.
Oh, but it's not happening.
And we need, like, just a catastrophic collapse.
Yeah, it's not happening. This is all they got, the Jazz.
It's probably not happening.
You might as well say it's not happening and jinx them, That's all you got.
Right, it's not happening.
Yeah.
Donovan
Last week,
Mitchell is just so dominant.
3 qualified for 3 withdrawals, squandered 1 though.
So I, instead of taking my most recent withdrawal, I was 1 unit away from withdraw city. I just made a bunch of futures bets.
Oh, that's great. I wish I would have done that, then gone in super hard on the plus, on the 100% boost, all on the Rockies Dodgers under 0.5 runs in the first inning.
Yep.
That's my new jam. I cannot resist.
I mean,
It's so
we're up
fun.
a unit. So it's 2-2 in 4 games, but it was
Yeah, it
plus
is.
150 both times. So
Right, and I wonder if the juice is going to go oppo on us once they're on the road.
when they're not playing the Dodgers, it's going to be problematic.
Yeah, but I really believe that basically the under's going to hit every 2 out of 3. Which is why, I knew that that next one was around the corner, but I'm a big Austin Gomber guy.
To be fair, if Austin Gomber can just throw the ball to second
He
base,
had it.
yeah, I laughed out loud when that happened. Like I also was heavy on that, and I wasn't even mad. I just laughed.
Yeah, no.
I was like, oh, so that's our fault.
Yeah.
That was our fault.
Nothing you could do. No, I thought, first time seeing him, we would have that advantage. Instead, the jitters got us. it was going to go one way or another. The jitters got
I
it.
mean, we're jittering.
Coors with limited capacity. Just everyone hates you anyways. Just do your best
know.
job. God damn it.
All right. Is that all?
What better note to end on than that?
And what better note to end on than that?
So you're the spread. Baylor Gonzaga. -4.5 plus
Gonzaga.
4.5. They clear it, huh?
Yeah.
Let's go. I love it. George Karl has made you a changed man, and we're all better for
This
it.
could be like an 80-60 game.
If by that you mean, 88-79 exactly. Yeah, that's how I see this playing out to a T myself. Yeah.
3 units on the under for me.
Off air pre-leg one, he was saying 5. On air on leg one, he said 4. Now we're down to 3.
I never said that on air. I never said that on air.
This mind never forgets a number, and if it does, then it forgets, so it doesn't remember.
It's
That's
actually
forgotten.
It's actually 3.1.
Good. Now you know he's becoming a sharp better.
Oh, Connor here quickly says,
Hey, Connor.
what are your buyout rules of thumb?
It used to be if you got 2x, you took it and you didn't ask questions.
Which is really the smart way to approach things.
Yes. Now, that doesn't necessarily pertain to a live bet buyout.
The Jokic buyout has changed my entire life.
Yeah, that's another one. The
Jokic buyout, I got 3-1 on it, and I still want to off myself.
Well, so I think when you get into bets that are plus 1,000 or more, you need yet another strategy. Because there's an opportunity cost there of, I just lost out on potential 10xing, 20xing.
Like Jokic for MVP would have been my biggest betting win by 10x had I rode that. And
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
You went in that hard, huh?
I went in really hard.
He's the best, this guy.
And then
the worst for taking that buyout.
I got scared.
So that is something we need to revisit, talk about. It's why I really have, I can't take a buyout on a white whale, which is a real problem for me.
I mean, what's the point of going white whale fishing if you aren't going to try to catch a white whale?
Exactly right. Now, what Ryan's been doing in basketball that's been extremely profitable is simply mining the runs, getting in and getting out when that run is. And that's where your trigger finger has to be super quick.
The ability to win a bet without the result of the game mattering is pretty great.
No kidding.
So as soon as that goes up near to 2-1, I'll take it. Except for on the Nuggets game last night where I just knew where they were going to win, so I just rode it all the way out.
Right. And hypothetically speaking, in those scenarios, you're even happy putting a unit and taking a half unit profit. Because within 5 minutes, great. That's superb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then you get on the other side, ride the run again.
Yeah, and I mean, as I say, a half unit's a real amount. So that's a great question, though.
Yeah, it is. All right, enjoy the game.
Yeah.
Bet the under. Have a good night.